Software developers are currently hitting a wall of exhaustion, with many senior engineers reporting 18-month stretches of 60-hour work weeks. This burnout is a medical phenomenon of the HPA axis. The daily grind of syntax writing leads to a blunted dopamine response, where even a successful deployment starts to trigger nothing but apathy. Researchers at UC Irvine found that developers face over 80 context switches a day, with each interruption requiring 23 minutes to recover focus. This chronic stress triggers amygdala hijacking, which distorts long-term architectural decisions into a series of short-sighted quick fixes. While human biological capacity is reaching its limit, AI assistants have removed the typing bottleneck, generating complex boilerplate code in seconds. With machines taking over the implementation speed, the traditional role of the manual code writer faces a crisis of purpose. Relying on raw typing speed and lines produced as a measure of worth creates a metric that favors the machine over the builder. Many developers fall into the expert beginner trap. They become the best bowler in the alley and assume they've reached the pinnacle of mastery because they can acquisition low-hanging skills quickly. This isolated mindset prevents growth into true competency. Clinging to syntax proficiency while ignoring the big-picture architecture leaves a developer vulnerable as those surface-level tasks become automated. To resolve this, we can treat a developer's career trajectory as a system in need of a structural refactor, a two-person analysis of the underlying logic of their professional growth. Surviving this technological shift requires applying the same rigorous system design principles to your career that you would apply to a distributed application. The requirements phase of our career design shows that the market's competitive advantage has shifted toward durable human skills. These requirements map across the heart, head, and hand domains, with heart and head skills commanding the highest premium. Communication and emotional intelligence represent the most critical heart skills, cited by over 60% of experts as the primary human advantage. The AI functions as a code generator, while the human developer takes on the role of the system thinker, deciding which problems are actually worth solving. A developer's value now flows from empathy for the end user and the ability to navigate the messy business context that machines cannot yet grasp. This creates our high-level design, the Centaur mindset, a symbiotic partnership where humans leverage AI's speed to amplify their own strategic judgment. Transitioning from an implementer to an architect at scale allows your expertise to flow into multiple code bases simultaneously. Staying technical at this level is a project of constant engagement. It means asking structural questions that force teams to reconsider their approach and evaluate technical investments against the bigger strategy. This model allows architectural wisdom to be encoded into systems. A senior developer's influence propagates through AI-driven templates and patterns, reaching parts of the codebase they previously couldn't touch. Focusing on organizational complexity and trade-off decisions makes a senior engineer with AI significantly more valuable than one fighting syntax alone. Their expertise becomes a vision that the machine simply executes. Every system design involves trade-offs. Successfully deploying this new career architecture requires surrendering familiar habits. The hardest change is giving up the micro-dopamine hits that come from passing a single unit test or fixing a minor syntax error. In its place, you gain the macro-level satisfaction of building resilient systems that maintain their integrity under the pressure of millions of users. The software landscape of 2026 involves the grand orchestration of intelligent systems, where implementation time is no longer a bottleneck. AI returns the love of engineering to the developer by handling the mechanical grind, leaving the human free to focus on pure creative system design. The ultimate system you will ever design is the framework for your own professional longevity. Your most valuable asset remains an adaptable, durable mindset.